Okay, so we are back to our ring routines. Hopefully by now you have developed enough strength to hold yourself on the rings, enough strength to hold the false grip, yeah, enough mobility and flexibility in the wrists through all the other preparatory drills, as well as the tissue's flexibility and connectivity has increased through various other exercises such as stringing the arms or the arm connectivity or simple stretching as well as mobility. These are all prerequisites for doing some more full body impact exercise, which we are going to do now, muscle up. This kind of exercise, there is no middle way. There is no way to pause it in between, sort of, and step-by-step approach it. Well, there is to a certain extent, and we've covered it in the previous drills and with skin the cats and stuff like that. And well, that's pretty much as far as it can go. Yes, of course, you can attach elastic band to your legs and start to moving yourself up and down with that, trying to go through the muscle up, which is what we're going to be looking at now. But really, you need this sort of jump that cuts across the gap. Same with the acrobatic drills, same with the jumping drills, etc. And same will eventually come with meditation, because you will have to just jump the gap over to the something that's just called mysterious gate and cross the, well, that's area of conditional mentality in order to penetrate to some condition. So in my view, and in this system, drills like that, which teach you how to do a leap of faith with your body at least, are preparatory. They give you a sense of how to do that with your mind. How you can do something abstract with your mind, whereas you have had no tangibility with it in the physical realm. Well, some would say you can, but I would say very rare. There are the exception than the majority. For majority, we need the step-by-step approach, which involves physicality, energetics, and mind, and then the spirit. Anyway, let's see what muscle up will be like and how we do it. Essentially, when we have worked through the negative phase of muscle up, we just reverse that into the positive. And believe it or not, it's easier to do starting from the negative. So, we start from here as usual, dropping in the negative, sustaining the grip, raising up, pushing through. That's basically a muscle up. As you can see, there is not much in the way of instruction that I can give you anymore. We have already covered how to do the negative beat, how to maintain the false grip. The bit which you have to overcome, the gap, is where when you come from here, yeah, into here. This is the bit where you have to, the tip I can give you is where you have to dive your chest a bit forward. So when you come in from here, pressing in, here you have to squeeze your hands underneath your armpits and push your chest forward, leaning forward. And then it's pretty much a deep phase on the way up. That's all to it. The pull-up phase, the gap, I should jump over it by diving forward with the chest, and then pressing up phase. That's it, to muscle up on the rings. That's why on the rings it's easier to learn than, for example, on the bar. So, let's take a look again. As you have seen here, I held it on the gap side because not enough of the chest movement was forward. Basically, it's not ever issue when you have a bulk of strength as gymnasts would develop in their training. But we are not aiming at that. With regards to training under the context of Evgenii or Sinew Changing, you want to develop strength which is not reliant on bulk. And this kind of training will not lead you there. It will simply give you a nudge. It assists you building the mental qualities which allow you to overcome the challenge of the body. Training which will do it is the things like connecting the arms, striation in the muscle, Qigong, saturating the body with Qi and letting it change from the inside. This kind of strength, or this kind of training will build strength. Strength which gymnasts have is built through repetitive, from that age, hard training. That's pretty much it. Physical endurance until muscles are built, connected, all the body is functioning like a machine. Obviously, due to reasons which are many, not all of us can do that. We haven't been all put into gymnastic schools. But we can use gymnastic moves such as muscle up in order to just give us a nudge. Give tissues a glimpse of how it can be when they're all connected. In gymnasts, of course, they can do it easy, up and down, no worries. Everything here is just a solid, connected, flexible, elastic bulk. We want to build that same elasticity and connectivity, but without bulk. So, once again, do not try this move if previous exercises were impossible for you. Yeah. It is easy to injure yourself when you put that much strain on the body. So, do it very, very sensibly. I reckon I'll do one more. So, muscle up. As you have seen in this one as well, my legs kind of dived in. So not only chest tipped forward, but the legs came in. So I used more of the contractive effort of the abdominal wall to make this transition from here to here. Once this transition is overcome, you are acquiring a very cool area of strength. This strength. It's like a full range of motion in the arm, pulling, transferring into pushing. And we want it. It's a very cool, useful kind of strength to have. In things like overcoming obstacles, parkour is certainly indispensable. If you have that move, well, you've pretty much nailed a lot of techniques for overcoming obstacles. And if you have the ability to overcome obstacles, well, any environment, city or forest, is your training playground. You can train anywhere, simply interacting with the environment. That's the best prerequisite way of training, which is before we have acquired a specific technique. And in my opinion, acquiring specific techniques such as Qigong is kind of useless if you don't have physical basis of just ability to move, to articulate your body under the various conditions. This is certainly crucial. If you don't have it, well, your energetics will be always in danger of being empty movements without any substance to them. So that's that. So I wish you luck at nailing muscle up at the best of your ability. Definitely there is a way to approach it through prerequisite training, but at some point you got to jump the gap. So good luck with the training. Thank you.